Today we are going to learn how to create portfolio. Okay, we are going to learn how we can create a portfolio. So let's go. First thing we need to do is go to Dribble. Okay, we can go to dribble.com. Just open a new window and type a Dribble. Okay, Dribble. You see Dribble, and we can look for portfolio templates. So go to portfolio templates. We are going to select any template we like and we work. So we can either go to Dribble, we can go to Behance, we can go to Behance, and we can even go to Figma. Okay, this is Behance, and you can actually see a lot of different portfolios. We are currently in Behance. Okay, different portfolios. If you like any of them, you can just pick that one and use it to design your portfolio. Okay, and this is dribble.com. Okay, we can also go to Dribble and see for ourselves different projects that are available. Okay, you can see this. Let's look at this one, this particular one. Okay, this looks nice. Okay, this looks nice. It says a lot about yourself, and probably different projects. You will add your projects by yourself. Okay, so you can let's go back and look for more. Close this. Let's go back and look for some other ones. Let's look at this particular one. I like black colors. I don't some of them over design. I want a simple design project. Okay, I would like let's look at this one. Let's look at this one. This one looks very simple. Okay, let's go back and let's pick this one. So we'll pick this particular one, and you can even come to Figma. We can even come to Figma. Okay, this is Figma, and also look for projects. Okay, you can also look for portfolios, any portfolios that you would like to replicate. So okay, let's pick this guy, the one that we picked. Is it Dribble? From Dribble, right? Okay, so this one. So what I want to do is take this URL, copy this URL, and I will come to Gemini. I'm going to use Gemini and start a new chart. So this is a Gemini, and I will paste the URL here, and I'm going to tell Gemini to make me a prompt. I'm going to tell Gemini to provide us a prompt to build a portfolio like this with Lovable. Okay, write me a prompt to build a portfolio like the above with Lovable AI. With Lovable AI. Okay, for dynamic, let me make this text bigger. Okay, I'll make it bigger. It's too big now. I'll close this one. I think it's okay. Okay, it's okay this way. For dynamic backend, we will be using Supabase. Also provide the needed table and columns for the backend. So this way it will provide us a prompt for Lovable and also the tables needed for the backend. So this is a plain text: build a modern high impact developer portfolio, and you get the prompt. Okay, and the Supabase database architecture. Okay, and here we see we have the skill table, the table for skills. We have the projects table. Okay, and we have work experience table, and also we have blog table. So basically the portfolio also have a blog. We have testimonial tables, contacts messages tables. We have enable rule, but they are too much. A lot of we don't really need all these plenty tables. Okay, we do not really need all these plenty tables. Okay, so what we need to do, only take skills table, project table, work experience table, and probably blog table, as if we need any blog table. Is testimonial, contact table, we don't really need them. So but if we include them, that means we will need to include them in this our prompt for Lovable too. So in when you are building anyone you do not need, we can simply exclude them. So but before we go over to our Lovable to build the portfolio, let's first of all pick this. Okay, let's first pick the tables. Okay, pick the tables and go over to Supabase. Okay, so here is our Supabase, and what we want to do is we'll create a new project. The network is a bit slow. Okay, let's hit the create new project, and I will select the organization. Okay, I'm going to select this organization, and I'll call the project name as my portfolio. Okay, I'll call it my portfolio. I will set a password. Okay, and we create the project. Good. Project is created. So we'll come to our AI assistant, and first we need to give a permission. And what is that permission we need to give? Okay, it's already given and it's schema only. Okay, so we want to change the schemas only, so we'll remove close this one, come to chat, and we'll tell our AI, yeah, chat AI, to provide these tables for us. Okay, even if we don't need some of them, we can just simply create them. Okay, so I'm going to copy, right? Copy this one, and I'll come to portfolio and tell it to create create the following tables. I'll paste it. But one thing, if you come back to these tables, we did not see user table. Okay, we did not see a user table. Skills has a user, the UI, name, category. That's for the skills, the proficiency level. And the project table, we have work experience table, but somehow we do not have the user table. So I'm going to include it in our portfolio. So I'll tell it to also include user table. Also include user table, and then we'll send. And we can even go ahead and update the prompt. Okay, that way it will be better for both. Let's update this prompt. Okay, I'll tell it to update both prompts to include user slash profile table and columns. So this way we will have a better one. Okay, so good. So here is the one for Lovable, and this second one is the one for Supabase. And you can see we now have a profile user table. So good, let's copy this one and come back to our database. I'm going to remove this guy, remove this, and I'll paste the rest and send. So it's going to generate all those tables for us. And if we come back, come here, come to this place, why is it hanging? Is it because it's generating? Okay, let's wait for it to complete. Okay, good. If we come to this place, you can see, come to tables, and you see we have 0 table. There is no table available. So now let's run this query, run the query, and let's continue. Okay, nice. Created the following tables. So the following tables created, and you see we have all of them in this place. Okay, good. We have all of them here. Okay, so now let's refresh this app. And you see we have our blog post, the table for our blog post, contact messages, experience, profile. So if I click the profile table, we'll now see the columns. Every profile will have an ID, right? A user ID, a full name, and headline, maybe, and your bio or description, your avatar URL, which is your profile picture, your resume, right? Your resume and your contact email. Location, is available for work. Are you available for work? Availability status, your GitHub URL, your LinkedIn URL, Twitter URL, website URL, your years of experience, your projects completed, it's an integer. So code contribution, created that, updated that. So your profile has a whole lot of things. Okay, and also if I come to projects, so your project will also have profile ID and title of your project, your slug, your summary, your project summary, description, your project cover image, the one that you build, your tags, live URL, GitHub URL, featured, display order, a lot. So if you come to skills will also have like that. Testimony will also have, and blogs will also have a lot of all those informations that will be needed. So all tables are now created, and now let's go to our Gemini and grab the first prompt for let's reduce these guys, Gemini, and grab the prompt for Lovable. So here is the prompt for Lovable. So we'll copy this and let's come to our Lovable project. Now on Lovable we are going to start a new project. Okay, so we are going to create a new project and we'll call it portfolio. Okay, we'll say, maybe I'll say AB portfolio. Okay, I'll just just paste, we'll paste the prompt here. Okay, let's paste the prompt here, but we are going to make it known that we do not want Lovable to manage the backend. Okay, we don't want make all, don't forget to always let Lovable know that you have external Supabase. We don't want Lovable to manage the backend. Okay, we have so we will provide the project URL and unknown keys. So see, we'll make sure we do not allow Supabase, Lovable, to manage our database. We've given the tables, and also we also need to include the tables. So so that it will understand what and what is needed. Okay, so let's go below and also paste the tables that we created on our Supabase. So we'll come to let's just go to our listing and Gemini and get the tables that we created as well. So we'll copy these tables and come back to our Lovable and let it know, okay, these are the created tables and columns on our Supabase backend. Supabase backend. So and we paste them. Yeah, so here are all our columns for every table: user table, testimonial table, and every other table. So let's send and allow it to build. Okay, so it now asks what is my Supabase project URL. So we'll come to Supabase, okay, and we'll come to settings, project settings. And oh, before we go sir, we can even get the, just come to project overview, and here is the project URL, my portfolio. Okay, so we'll copy, we can even get a lot of things from here. But anyways, we are going to get the project URL, copy this project URL, and we'll come back to our Lovable and paste it. Paste the project URL and send. Next. So what is your Supabase unknown key? We'll come here, come to settings, project settings, and come to API keys, the legacy unknown service role side, and we'll pick this unknown public key. Just copy the unknown public key, come back to dev, and we paste it. Okay, and let's submit it. Good, nice. So here is our project. Our project is ready, and you can see um, updates. Okay, Alex Rivera. These are just dummy datas that we can actually change. Okay, tools are built with these projects and many more. Okay, and project, you can see the project area is simple Aurora UI, and so okay, well, most of them are actually dummy datas, but we can change any of these datas if we want. um, so let's confirm something if we can actually change this data. We can actually change this data. So let's go to hire me, and we have these informations, and available for projects. And so stack, I build resilient high performance web system, and contact me, resume, your LinkedIn. Okay, it's nice. So view projects. If you go view project, it takes us to projects. And now if we come, portfolio is live with your Supabase backend wire in dark copper aesthetic. All sections dynamic will mock fallback. Okay, so it's telling us that all these are mock. Okay, they are mock fallbacks. So like if there are no data available at the moment, the UI cannot just be empty. So you just keep all these texts for us. So let's confirm if actually any of these things work. So we'll come to our Supabase. Okay, now back to our Supabase. Let's test our database. So I'll first come to profile, and what I'll do is I'll click insert. Okay, insert, and I will insert row. Okay, now we'll leave this id, do not touch this id. So full name, let's just I'll say is AB Johnson. I'll just use Johnson as my name. Headline, I'll leave the headline as null. So the bio, headline, I will say professional mobile developer. Professional, okay, professional AI. I'll use AI developer. AI developer. Bio. Okay, let's. I'll also say bio. I'll say AI developer. AI, maybe AI and Flutter. Developer. And contact email, I'll just say abc at gmail.com. We can even include birthdays if we want. Let's just include birthdays. We'll go to year, click this year, and let me go, let's say October. It cannot be today. Click here and edit this one by ourselves. Okay, no, sorry, control V. Okay, so say 1994. Okay, we keep it as 1994. Oh, that's created at, not, I thought it was date of birth. So let's clear this one. We don't need it. It's supposed to be today. And clear everything. I'll say 2026. Okay, 2026. And for the month, it's definitely going to be, I'm going to clear this thing. We don't need it. Okay, id avatar, if we need this avatar, is going to be a url. So we'll learn how we can add a profile in this place. So we'll come back to this one later. If we have a resume address, this one, let's say Lagos. Okay, you're available. Yeah, I'm available at work. We'll leave it as true. Okay, it's either false or true because it's a boolean value, right? So if you have a GitHub link, you can add your GitHub link, LinkedIn link. You can also include all of this one. Experience level, I would say uh, um, let's say 9, 8. I will give all of them 8, 8, 8. Let's go to the projects first and confirm the project levels. How did they rate them? Okay, is 78, 82, 85, 92. So let's come back and let's make them like 98, 88, uh, 60, 67, and let us save this one. Save. Okay, cool. Now you see ID is automatically generated, and we now have AB Johnson as the name, professional developer as headline, and professional AI and Flutter developer as description. Avatar is currently null, resume URL, and we have our email. Okay, so email ID completed. Let's Anyways, if it doesn't want to, okay, it is saved. Okay, good, it's now loaded, updated. So now let's come back to our portfolio and try to see it has already changed to the name AB Johnson, professional developer, and professional AI and Flutter developer. So if I add a contact, you can just hit this one and you will see the email as abc and gmail.com, location Lagos, available for work. So if I just go back to my profile, so all we need to do is come back to this place and edit it. Okay, we'll edit it from here, we'll update it from here. So we'll update it from here to false. Okay, and now it's automatically updated. Once it's updated, we'll come back to our project, and if you see, it has refreshed, and that part that says available for project has disappeared. Let's come back and return it again and leave it, come back, double click and click this guy. Let's return it to true, and it will automatically update it. And let's come back to our project, and you see available for work has appeared. So we can also add images to our project if we want. For instance, if we come back to our profile, our backend, we have storage. Okay, let's go to storage and new bucket. We create a bucket, and a bucket name portfolio. Let's just call it portfolio bucket. Portfolio bucket. Let's say um, allow anyone to read object without authorization. Yeah, public buckets not protected. Let's just keep it as public bucket, and we'll create this bucket. Prevent uploading of files larger than, no wahala, we want to upload, but if you are doing it, always try to toggle this one so you don't go and upload a files of 1 gig. So we can always say maybe a file of 50 megabytes. Okay, we don't want to upload a file larger than 50 megabytes, we can just include it here. Okay, and we'll create it, create the bucket. Okay, now that the bucket is created, we can hit new bucket if we want to create another bucket, or we can just go ahead and add anything we want to add. So now we can now upload files. Okay, we can now upload files. So we can just come, let's say we have a project that you've worked on before. For I'll use this one as example. Okay, as example, and I will upload this to our project. Okay, so what I want to do is to copy this project URL. Okay, now if you see, I'll get the URL from here. I will pick this URL, and I'll come back to my tables, and let me create one project for myself. So I'll come to project. First, let's observe something. Do we have a place for profile picture, the user profile picture? Okay, something is missing. Let's test something. On our profile, we have a profile avatar. Okay, let's look for a avatar URL. So avatar URL, I thought I saw avatar URL. Website URL, project completed, project created. how come we did not have avatar URL? Okay, we have. So we come here, we click avatar URL and paste it. Okay, paste this URL and save. Okay, we'll save it. Just close it. Is it back or front? Okay, now here is our avatar URL. I just want to test something. Let's see if we can get something from this place. Our design did not include where to show avatar URL. Is that what it's saying? Available at work, hire me. And there is something missing. Maybe at this particular place we were supposed to have an avatar, okay, like profile picture for the user, but since we do not have, let's go and add it to our profile and see if it works. So we'll go and create just one profile. So all these are dummy profiles. Okay, so we are going to just create one project. So we'll come to our profile and just go to project. Here is project, and we'll insert project. Okay, we will insert row and leave this id as usual, and first thing we will say what is that's our project name, say daily expenses tracker. Okay, daily expenses tracker, daily expenses tracker. Okay, for we leave this log summary. We'll just say it is an app built for users to carefully track their daily expenditures. When did we create the project? We can just say maybe on the 15th of this month. Okay, we can say on the 15th of this month, and we'll leave this one optional fit. If you want to add any profile something, we can add it. Where is the part for the project image? Let us scroll down. Okay, we have the cover image, so let's here we can set to default, or we'll just paste the URL. So that URL that we copied. Okay, and also live URL, I'll also paste it here anywhere I see live URL. This one won't affect it. Okay, so I'll leave it, and display order, yeah, leave it. So either ascending or descending, we'll just leave it, and I'll keep it as maybe 0. Let it be the first one. Okay, the first project to display. So let's save this column. Fail to null value column slug of relation project expense tracker as well. Daily expense tracker. Daily for the slug, I'll make it all together. Daily expense tracker, and let's save. Okay, it is saved successfully. And now if we come to our project and see, here is our project. Okay, now we currently have only one project, and you can see daily expense tracker. Let's observe the live demo of this application. So you see, if we play anything, this is the project. So the project that we created, and you see this is a project, and if you want to open it, you can use this one to open it, and you see all what is the project name. It's daily expenses tracker, and the description, it's an application for users to carefully track. So we can continue to add more and more projects. Okay, we need to add more and more projects, and we can update our experiences. All these are dummy data, so we can just go ahead and update anything we want to update. So this is how we can create a portfolio for all we have done so far. So go ahead, create your portfolio and create your backend so that you can easily update it. So whatever you want, just go ahead and run it. And if you find any error, please don't hesitate to ask questions on the comment section. I'll be there with you. But before we go, we can just preview it in a bigger screen, and preview it in a bigger screen and see how it actually looks. I'll go to publish the project. I need to just publish the project, and okay, so here is the URL. So I'll hit publish. So while we are publishing, please don't forget to like, share, and in fact subscribe to this channel so that we'll continue to drop more videos like this. Thank you. And our project is ready. I'll just copy this link and come to a new listing and paste it. There it is. So now you take a good look at how exactly our project is like. So we have about, okay, this is the about, and we have projects, okay, and we have stack, we have experience. So stack basically means the different coding tools you understand. You can include AI here. If you understand Figma, you can include Figma. If you know how to use Git, you can include Git, AWS, Docker, anyone you know how to do very well, you can just simply include it here. So for experience level, you can also add your experience level: principal engineer, senior full stack engineer, software engineer, whatever thing you want to add. Just come to this backend. We already have all the tables. Here. So all you need to do is just come and keep updating the table. That's all you need to do. And if we come back to our project, there is something we have here, right? And we have a blog section. So this is the part you keep writing about things. Okay, you write about yourself, anything you want to be adding here. You just go to the blog section or the blog table from the backend, and keep writing. You can write about AI tools, and share to people. Let people come to your portfolio and see how your portfolio is getting busy. Okay, so just go ahead, try your own. You can build it for any type of portfolios. You can also come back and include a profile picture somewhere here. So this is not really nice for not having a profile picture. So it's just a small something we can include. And if you say hire me, it will take you to your contact information side. Okay, we have email, email, your address, and if you are available to work. So if you say send me message, this part, okay, people can actually send you a message. So let's say Peter John, and email, say Peter John, okay, let us say Peter at gmail.com. Say subject, I want to build a project. To build a project, and I have here we say I have a budget budget of $10,000. $10,000. Okay, so I want to build a mini e-commerce mobile app and web for my business. So let's send. Okay, the message is sent. I will be in touch, right? I will be in touch shortly. So now let's come back to our project and let's come to contact message, and you see a message has come in from Peter John, and it's from john@gmail.com, and the subject is I want to build a project, and the budget is what, $10,000, and the message is I want to build what, a mini e-commerce mobile, right? E-commerce mobile. Have you read? False, I haven't read it. So you see and the time it comes to come. Okay, so that's how we you build so that's how you build a portfolio with Supabase backend and Lovable front end. So thank you for this tutorial, and see you in another, and please do not forget to subscribe.